I think people overcomplicate a lot of things when it comes to training back. For me personally, pull-ups have always been a very big staple. I prefer to do a neutral grip because it's just easier on the shoulders, and I tend to avoid going into a dead hang. I'll give myself a little bit of movement at the base of the rep. I won't quite lock out my elbows because if I do that and let everything extend, I end up in a dead hang, and that's quite stressful on my shoulders. I do that for a few weeks, and then my body's not really happy. Normally, I just do a set of 10 to warm up, and I don't always do that for back day either. I'll do that if I'm flipping tires or if I'm going to go out and do some, play with the stones. I'll tend to do, 2 sets of 10 of pull-ups because they're just a really good compound movement that involves, multiple muscle groups at once. Now, like when it comes to progressing them, you can go for volume. Sometimes I'll do 10 sets of 10. Other times I'll try and do a few sets of 20. And if I do that, I need to really extend the break time. For me, 15 reps is always really quite comfortable. And I don't try to incorporate too many back movements. Strictly for me, it's pretty much just pull-ups. And then I'll play around with the stones, which is like a full body movement. A lot of upper back gets used, but predominantly it's just a full body movement. And then the other one that carries across well to upper back development is the one arm dumbbell overhead press, or any sort of overhead pressing for that manner. The one arm I just enjoy a little bit more. Other exercises that have helped contribute to upper back development is my front squats. I just got to keep the chest up, back goes into an isometric contraction, especially the upper back. Same with, your traditional back squat as well. And the other big one is the bench press, just retracting the scapula, holding them in place. And I really feel that in my traps. So, the two biggest things to grow an upper back and just back work in general, prioritize lats and prioritize developing your traps. They will give you a really good, well-rounded back. Rows, some people really enjoy them. For me, I've always found I get better muscle activation just from doing my pull-ups. That's why I prioritize them so often and do them so frequently. So, that's just my take. Hit like and subscribe, and have a great day wherever you are.